Okay, here we go.
Oh, sure. I better do it now because she's starting right now. I will. Okay. All right. I'll send. Do you want me to? I'll just email it to you.
Okay, that's on the recording, Tonya.
Starting your tabata workout. Get ready.
Are we still doing the first round with no weights?
Correct.
Exercise.
All right. High knees. Just march. Let's see. Just a high march. You can do anything you want with your arms. If you want to put them up overhead, you can. That'll get your heart rate up faster. Get the knees up to your waist.
Halfway.
So we usually do a warm up with music, but this routine is a full 45 minutes of weights. And except for this first little round.
Rest coming up.
And it's going to be 3 blocks, 5 exercises,
Rest.
each block. We do each block 3 times. So it's 15 minutes for each block, and then we'll do a 15-minute stretch yoga at the end. All right, next one. We're going to do
Exercise.
proper squats, seated squats, hip distance apart with your feet. Send your bottom back. Put your weight in your heels. Look straight ahead. You should not be looking down at the floor, because if you're looking down at the floor, you're using your waist to get down there. I want you to touch your elbows to your knees. When you come up at the top, squeeze your buttocks forward. Squeeze your glutes. We'll be doing this with weights next round.
Rest coming up.
And rest.
Rest.
All right, the third one is going to be bicep curls. Now, without the weights, we're going to march in place. We're going to march it out fast. This is not a high knee march. This is just a fast with your feet. March it out and begin.
Exercise.
Biceps. This is just getting our blood going a little bit. Before we pick up our weights.
Halfway. Rest coming up. Rest.
Right, hamstring curls. This next one, you're going to focus on your upper back because you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades back as you try to reach your heel to your buttocks. Ready, go. Step,
Exercise.
squeeze, pull, kick. Feel those shoulder blades coming together. Lily, you just went out. Not clean first.
Halfway. Rest coming up. Rest.
All right, the next one is going to be a lateral lift with the arms. You can take them up a little higher with no weights, but when we get the weights, I want you to stop at shoulder height and a leg lift at the same time, side.
Exercise.
So lateral lifts.
Halfway. Rest coming up. Rest.
Okay, now, this is gonna be the second round of those 5 exercises. You're gonna start with, I'm gonna start with just my 5 pounds. So start with your weights, get your weights. You're gonna do a
Exercise.
high knee march. And you're just gonna pull the weights up to your armpit. Straight up your sides. March with a nice high knee up to your waist. Pull, pull.
Halfway.
The next one, I want you to bump it up. If you've got 8s, go up 8s. If you've got 3s and 5s, pick up the 3s. So you have 8 pounds, because we're just gonna put them on our shoulders and do
Rest
squats.
coming up. Rest.
Okay, heavier weights now. Put them on your shoulders. You're gonna do a seated squat, feet parallel to each other, hip distance. You're gonna sit back, look straight ahead,
Exercise.
and squat. Elbows come down right on the outside of your knees. Squeeze at the top, like we did before. Marley, you're bending over, I can see. Are you looking straight ahead? No. Yeah, that's better.
Halfway.
Do as many of these as you can in the 45 seconds.
Rest coming up. Rest.
Rest. Now you can keep these heavy weights because we're doing bicep curls. On this one, you're going to assume the weight training position, soften the knees, tilt the pelvis, squeeze forward, do a
Exercise.
kegel, pull up on your pelvic floor, shoulders are back, but nice and relaxed. We're going to do full range of motion where we touch the weights to our thighs and then our thumbs touch the shoulders.
Halfway.
For the next one, I'm going to go to lighter weights because I don't want to compromise my back,
Rest coming up.
because it's the one with the hamstring curls and you lean forward slightly.
Rest.
So I don't want my back to hurt. So I'm going to go back to my 5s. I'm going to pull back with my elbows, palms face the floor. Ready? Step and
Exercise.
step, curl, squeeze. You're squeezing your shoulder blades together. Feel the upper back working. Feel the chest opening. Feel the shoulders working. Even with 5s, you can feel this. I'm glad to hear people who are
Halfway.
sore. A good sore, I hope. That is your body just telling you that you did something good for it. You strained those muscles.
Rest coming up.
Almost there. When it says rest coming up, that's 7 more seconds.
Rest.
And the last one in this block, the 5th exercise, is the lateral lift. Remember, we only go to shoulder. I'm going to take a 3 in my right arm because I'm still
Exercise.
trying to heal that right arm. I could feel it when I tried it with the 5. We honor what our body is telling us. If you feel like it's too much, modify. Everybody knows their own body. Your body speaks to you.
Halfway.
Try to lengthen those arms as much as you can. Lift the leg as high as you can.
Rest coming up.
Oh,
Rest.
Okay. All right, that completes round 2. And we have one more to go for this block. So let's go back to 5s. This is high knees up to the armpits.
Exercise.
Pull straight.
Halfway.
Remember, the next one is squats, so you're gonna go heavier. Keep it going.
Rest coming up.
Almost there.
Rest.
You can go heavier now because they're just gonna put them on your shoulders. Ready for squats. Toes point forward.
Exercise.
Squeeze at the top.
Halfway.
You'd feel it in those thighs. Feel your weight shifting back to your heels as you go down, and then push at the top. Squeeze.
Rest coming up.
And rest.
Rest.
Same heavier weights. Bicep curls. This time we're going to do hammer curls. So hold them like a hammer, facing forward. Tuck your hips
Exercise.
all the way to the shoulders, then all the way down to the side of your thighs. Keep your abs tight. Pull up on your pelvic floor. You're doing a Kegel the whole time, squeezing. Pelvis is tilted.
Halfway.
Starting to perspire here. The next one I'm going to drop
Rest
down
coming up.
to 5s again.
Rest.
Yoke. Because this is the hamstring curl thing with the upper back working. Lily, do you need to go out here? Hamstring curl.
Exercise.
Huh? She can. She's looking out the window. I don't know if he wants to go out and she's confused or what.
Halfway.
Squeeze. Oh. There she goes.
Rest coming up. Rest.
Okey-doke. Next one is the lateral lifts. Wanna go out? I know.
Exercise.
Yep, she had to pee again. There you go. 3 times this morning.
Halfway. Rest coming up.
I'm gonna ask you to get a drink right after this. Drink some water.
Rest.
and be ready for the next block.
Done. Great workout. You spent 15 minutes 7 seconds exercising.
All right, now we're gonna do it again. Next block, here we go.
Starting your tabata workout. Get ready.
This one's no weights. We're gonna do a light jog or a high knee
Exercise.
march. If you can't jog for some reason, then do your high knees with a big march, pumping your arms. But if you can run, do that. Run, run, run. Marla runs around and she disappears. There she goes.
Halfway.
The next one, you're gonna pick up either your 5s or your
Coming up.
8s. Because it's a plie squat with an upright row.
Rest.
All right, I'll do my 5s on the first one, then I'll switch to 8s next time. So get your legs wide apart.
I
Get
thought we weren't using any weight right now. For the first,
No,
Exercise.
down, just that first one is when we do that. Now we do everything else with weights, except for that little jog thing.
oh, I see.
Now we're using weights, we're pushing down, we're pulling up to our chin. Make a V with your elbows. Susan Dean, bring your elbows up higher than your chin. Yeah. Make a V. Then push all the way down, straightening. Go into a deep plie squat. Be
Rest coming up.
conscious of your inner thighs. Pull the knees back. They're going to want to roll forward.
Rest.
Okay, good. Now I'm gonna, oh, it hurts your shoulders? Okay. All right, do what you need to do. So next one is triceps. Feet hip distance
Exercise.
apart, bend over slightly, elbows back, straighten, bend, straighten, bend. And on the straighten part, lift a little bit. Feel the shoulder blades coming together slightly. Really extend all the way out.
Halfway.
Keep it going.
Rest coming up. Rest.
All right, come on up. And the next one is a kick, push with your flat foot. Push, alternating your feet. Push the same way with the opposite hand.
Exercise.
Push through a peanut butter. Push, push. I don't want you snapping your joints, your elbow or your knee. You push like you're going through something thick. Try to coordinate with the
Halfway.
opposite hand to the foot. We lose that ability to cross over the midline like that as we age, just like it's a developmental thing with children.
Rest coming up.
Children can't skip till they're at a certain development.
Rest.
Okay. Woo. And then weights down. This one starts with no weights. You're going to march in place, just a low march. Arms are long and strong.
Exercise.
Little circles going backwards. Make fists. Make tiny circles. Keep your feet moving. Lengthen the arms. Make them as strong as you can. Tighten everything. Tighten your muscles. Little tiny circles. Marching.
Halfway.
We're just completing the first round of this block. We do it 2 more times.
Rest coming up.
The first one, when we switch to it in a second, is no weights, because it's a jog. The rest will be with weights. Those of you who didn't listen first. All right, we're gonna run now. Ready?
Exercise.
Run or else a high march. Fast feet, fast feet.
Halfway.
For the next one, it's gonna be the plie squat with the upright row. So I suggest you could probably go up to your heaviest. I'm going to use my 8s in this.
Rest coming up. Rest.
All right. Get your feet wide apart. Toes slightly out. Really wide with the feet. Touch the weights together. Keep them low as we plie.
Exercise.
Down, all the way. Pull up. Down. Pull up. Do what you need to do for your shoulder. Look straight ahead. I don't want to see the top of your head. I want to see your face. Straight down. Pull. Down,
Halfway.
pull. Pull those knees back. As you plie, feel the inner thighs tugging a little bit. And
Rest
you know
coming up.
you're rolling back, opening your hips.
Rest.
All right. Next one is tricep kickbacks. I'm going to take my 2 5s and I'm going to stick them together and I'm going to do overhead triceps. But if you want to do kickbacks,
Exercise.
do it like we did the first round. If you can get your arms back by your ears, in close to your head, then do it this way. With full range of motion, touch your back, extend all the way up, straight arms, touch your back, straighten.
Halfway.
If you can't do that, if you have to have your arms out here, you need to do kickbacks, because that's just going to hurt your neck. Your pelvis is tilted, glutes are squeezed, abs are tight.
Rest coming up.
Push.
Rest.
Okie doke. Now comes that front kick thing where you push through wet sand and you're same thing with your arms, opposite to the foot. Here we go.
Exercise.
Push. Flat foot. Flex that foot. Push it out. It's like a karate kick, not snapping your knee, but pushing.
Halfway. Rest coming up. Rest.
And the last one in this block for now is arm circles, and we're going to do forward circles, no weights. Now you can use your light weights if you want. I'm going to use them next time,
Exercise.
but march in place, little forward circles. This works without weights too, as long as you tighten up your arms, reach long, make fists, make tight little circles. Still works without any weights. And no worry about injuring your shoulders. Keep your shoulders relaxed and down. Feet are moving. If you're using weights, you don't have to move your feet.
Rest coming up. Rest.
All right. Okay, that was our second round. We have one more to go on this one. One more time. Starts out with a light jog.
Exercise.
Last time, right in place. Use your arms. Lily? Lily got groomed. See how beautiful she looks? Lily, say hi. I have to go to Vancouver. Only one lady left that'll groom her. Nobody else will touch her.
Why?
Because she's too old,
coming
she
up.
hasn't had her vaccinations. Because, she's just inside now.
Rest.
All right, get your, whatever you're gonna use, I'm gonna use 8s on this. You can do whatever, it's plie with an upright row. Get your legs wide, shoulders stacked right over hips,
Exercise.
straight down, pull up. Straight down, pull up. Yeah, some of the places say, we can't take her, she doesn't have her vaccines updated. Another place told me we don't take dogs over age 16. They have panic attacks on the table, and she does with this lady,
Halfway.
but the lady knows how to handle it. And she's been doing her for several months now, so she's got it down. She goes about every 8 weeks, 7 weeks.
Rest coming up. Rest.
Oh boy. Tricep. Now you pick. For your triceps, do you want to go overhead? Do you want to do kickbacks? Ready?
Exercise.
We're almost finished with this round. This block, rather. Then we go on to the third one. And then we're done. And we have stretching. And yoga for 15 minutes.
Halfway.
This gets tough.
Rest coming up. Rest.
Rest. Now. Oh boy. Front kick.
Exercise.
Remember this?
Halfway.
Well, this next one is the last one of this block, and it's the arm circles.
Rest
gonna-
coming up.
Do it with 3s. So you choose. You want to stay with no
Rest.
weights, that's fine. It's up to you. Tuck your pelvis. If you're using weights, don't march.
Exercise.
I'll do backwards, halfway, and then forwards. It's not that much harder with weights, really.
Halfway.
Now switch to forward circles.
Rest coming up.
Hang on. Well, it is a little harder, I have to say. What was I thinking? Oh, boy. Yeah, it is a little harder. All right, get a drink, please. Get ready for the last block.
Done. Great workout. You spent 15 minutes 7 seconds exercising.
Okie doke. Next one. Starts with, oh, it's this one. You're gonna hold the two weights right here. And you're gonna go down with a wide step to the side, tap. Down, scoop down, tap. So you make a U. Here we go. It's a big step to the side.
Starting your tabata workout.
I'm gonna
Get
use
ready.
2 5s. Stick them together. Ready?
Exercise.
Step, tap. Step, stand tall. Dip way down, tall. Down, tap. Go at your own pace. Maybe you can go faster than I'm going. I'm feeling this in my inner thighs.
Halfway.
And my glutes. And my quads. Ten seconds left.
Rest coming up. Rest.
Okie doke. This next one is a back lunge. I'm going to do bicep curls with my 8s. You can do bicep curls, or you can do a forward raise like that. Oof, ouch. Back lunge.
Halfway. Rest coming up.
Oh,
Rest.
okay. Whew. Next one, I'm going to use my 8s again. It's an overhead press, but we're going to alternate. If you're using light weights, please do doubles.
Exercise.
If you're using a little bit heavier, you can alternate. Otherwise, do doubles. If you're using 3s,
Halfway. Rest coming up.
for the next one, if you aren't using heavies, pick up your heavies or double up.
Rest.
We're going to work our calves by going up on our toes. You're also going to work your core on this because you'll be balancing. You'll be up on your toes and then flat. Toes, flat. Ready?
Exercise.
Down. Your weights do nothing but hang there and create a little more resistance. Lift. Lift. Go up as high as you can. Try not to fall over. We have one more exercise in this block and then we
Halfway.
do it 2 more times. $11 minutes left for this block.
Rest coming up. Rest.
All right. And the last one, I'm going back to fives. Last one is a squat, a plie squat. So get your feet apart,
Exercise.
toes out. Weights are right here. Squat, come up, twist, twist, squat. And you notice when I squat, I'm not bending over, looking straight ahead. My knees are doing the bending, not my waist. And then when I push the weights to the side, I'm
Halfway.
twisting. Feel your core twisting at the waist. Hips don't move. Your feet are flat on the floor. You're not pivoting. Twist, twist
Rest
through,
coming up.
through the waist. Go down deep on your squat. Down.
Rest.
All right. That's round one. Back to the beginning. You've got your 2 5s. Dips to the side, big step. Make a U. Ready, go. Step,
Exercise.
tap. Step, tap. Down, tap. Tap.
Halfway.
Fifteen seconds.
Rest coming up. Rest.
Second one, back lunge. Now, if you want to do a forward raise instead of a bicep curl, feel free.
Exercise.
If you're doing a bicep curl, you should go heavy though.
Halfway. Rest coming up.
That's good.
Rest.
Oh boy. All right, now I'm gonna pick up my 8s again for overhead. You do you. Oh.
Exercise.
All right, knees slightly bent, hips tipped, glutes squeezed, abs tight, shoulders dropped and relaxed, and do a Kegel.
Halfway. Rest coming up. Rest.
Okie doke. Now it's toe raises, so keep your heavies or heel raises up on your toes. Ready, set, up.
Exercise.
I like this one, it's a little break. Shoulders rolled back, nice and relaxed. Nothing with the weights, they just hang there.
Halfway. Rest coming up. Rest.
Yoke. And I'm going back to my fives for the squat. Twist, twist.
Exercise.
Squat. Twist, twist. Plie squat. Twist, twist.
Halfway.
This finishes the second round. We have one more to do. We've got this.
Rest coming up. Rest.
Right? And we're gonna start over. Back to the wide step touch. Stick them together. Here we go.
Exercise.
Tap.
Halfway. Rest coming up. Rest.
We go to a back lunge. Let's see, everybody's still there. How's everybody doing? Okay. So back lunge, either bicep curls or forward raises, whichever you feel like. I think I'll do half and half. I'll do half this.
Halfway.
Don't let them swing by your sides. Bring them right to the top of your thigh. If they're swinging like this, you're just using momentum to
Rest coming up.
take them up.
Rest.
Oh boy. Oh, overhead presses, heavies. Oh boy, I'm getting tired. And sweaty. Here we go.
Exercise. Halfway. Rest coming up. Rest.
Oh boy. Toe raises, heavy weights, shoulders back. Heel raises rather. Here we go.
Exercise.
Up.
Halfway. Rest coming up. Rest.
Okay. One more exercise. Back to fives. Squat, punch, punch. Twist, twist. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's correct. Ready?
Exercise.
Squat low. Twist, twist. Be careful on your twist. Go slowly so you don't tweak something. As soon as we finish this,
Halfway.
I'll ask you to get a drink and grab your mat and stand at the end of your mat in a forward fold. Just bend forward, working your hamstrings, your glutes,
Rest coming up.
but get a drink first.
Rest.
Okay. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Get your mat out quickly.
Done. Great workout. You spent 15 minutes 7 seconds exercising.
Well, we actually spent over 45, so good for us. Get your water. So you're at the end of your mat. Just forward fold, legs are straight. I don't care how far down you get, but either touch your ankles or your shins or your toes or whatever and straighten one side, then straighten the other. Pump your legs, bend one, then bend the other. Push up on one hip, push the other one up. And now push up with both and straighten. Just hang there. And now bend your knees slightly and roll up slowly. Your head's the last thing to come up. Okay. Step to the edge of your mat, toes out. Come down in a squat. So you might start up here with your bottom up at your knees. Eventually you'll get down here with your body straight, looking straight ahead. Whether you're up high or down low, rock side to side a little bit. Pushing your knees open with your elbows. That's the important part, to open those inner thighs. All right, now we're going to come up, walk the hands forward, bring the feet hip distance apart into downward facing dog. And we're going to start by pumping one heel down, then push the other one down. Just pump the legs like you did with the forward fold. Just pump one heel down, then the other. And now we'll put both heels as close to the floor as we can. Push your bottom up and back. Lengthen the arms. Your head should be right between your arms. You're breathing. Come forward into a high plank. You're going to lower yourself down. You can go to your knees if you need to. And we're going to do our back extension. So press up, lowering, relaxing your shoulders. Trying to feel this in the middle of your back and not your low back. You can go onto your elbows if you need to, into Sphinx pose. You can go up to Cobra, whatever. And then lower down. And we'll pull back into child's pose. On my child's pose now, I like to go as wide as I can with my knees. And then line up my feet with my knees rather than having them touch each other. And then I come all the way down. And then I rock back. And then I lift up. And then I rock back, push down, and lift up. I do this about 5 times. And then I push down and hang out there. Let's do about 4 or 5 breaths. And come on up. Oh boy. Let's do a 90-90 here. Boy, am I sweating. Whew. They're doing my rag.
I don't know, you did.
Yeah, it does feel muggy. Okay, 90-90. Let's start with the right leg forward. So your right foot is going to be on the left side of your mat. And your lower leg of your right leg, the front leg, is going to be parallel to the top short edge of your mat. Then you're going to move the left leg back. It's also going to be in a 90-degree angle, both knees 90 degrees. And the lower part of your left leg lines up with the long side on the left side of your mat. Then take your hands behind you, both of them, roll the shoulder blades together, push your chest up, squeezing those shoulder blades together, pushing the left hip up and forward, so you're getting a hip flexor stretch. This is kind of like a modified pigeon. When we come down in front. All right, now come on up, walk your hands back up, and we're going to lean over that front leg. So lean over it. Now come up and twist to the right. And then lean over it and twist to the right. This is the one I do on my bed every morning. I lay my leg up on the bed, and then I do this 5 times. Over the leg, and then I twist back the direction of the front leg. One more. Okay. Now let's do the other side. So your left leg is going to be forward. Your left foot will be on the right side of your mat. This other leg lays even with the long side. Take your hands back. Arch your back, push your chest up, stretch your biceps. Push your hip forward, your right hip. Should feel a lot of areas stretching here. Your chest, upper back, biceps, hips, glutes, everything. All right, now come up, and we're going to lean over the front leg. So lean over, twist to the left. Lean over, twist to the left. One more. Okay, now come on up. We're going to sit. I'm going to cross my right ankle over left. Sit up tall. Back is nice and straight. You're going to breathe here for a moment. Take a big inhale. And then exhale over and just relax. Just hang out here for a minute. Maybe with each exhale, you try to pull yourself down a little bit, ribs closer to thighs. And now sit up again. Let's take our right arm across, pull it in, roll the thumb, and then look over your shoulder, your right shoulder. Sit tall. Now bring that arm up by your ear, bend it, push it back, or if you can, pull it back. And down. Uncross your legs, cross the left one over the right, take an inhale. Exhale over. Same thing. And come on up. Nice straight back. Left arm comes across, pull it in, look over the shoulder, roll the thumb down. 3 more breaths here. And now take it up to your, by your ear, bend it. Tricep stretch. Stay tall in your spine. And drop your arms, roll onto your back. Figure 4, right ankle up over left knee, pull up. You can either just pull them in, you can reach through, pull that left thigh in, whichever you want, but push the right knee away and then pull in on the other part. And you can have your head resting. You can rock side to side. And now either put your knees together or keep it crossed and slide that leg so it's more crossed, and then roll to the left all the way down. Hold your knees with your left hand and circle that right arm all the way up to the right. See if you can, see how close you can get to the floor. Breathe deeply. Uncross your legs, roll back to center. Left ankle up on right knee. Same thing, little circles, rock side to side, whatever feels good. And slide that leg over or just match your knees together. Roll to the right, pull them down, adjust your shoulders on the mat, stretch that left arm out to the left. Deep breaths here. All right, roll on to the right side. On your right elbow, take your left ankle, pull back for a quad stretch. Push the hip forward. Roll the left shoulder back. And let's roll to the other side. We're just about finished. Take that ankle, pull it back. And release it. Now we're going to practice getting up without any hands. So come over onto all fours. If you were to fall and you're alone and you're in the middle of the room, you should be able to get up without assisting yourself. So you can then you can either come up on both knees and just come up this way without, and curl your toe back, your back toes under and push up, without anything, or maybe push onto your thigh. See how you do. And just come up. Should practice that whenever you think about it because it's important. All right, everybody, thanks for being here. Have a great week. I'll see you. Nice to see you, Elle. Bye, Lan. Bye, Tom. Bye, everybody. I'll see you soon, the end of the week. Bye-bye.
Get your way up the way I do, which is like, downward dog.
Thanks, Daleen.
You're welcome. I'll put it on YouTube.
Thank you for doing that.
I gotta go now, so it'll start.
Bye.